we need to start picking through the rubble of the tech stocks that have just been pulverized over the past few weeks, because some of these companies are integral to the new stay-at-home economy. Take VMware. It's the leading maker of virtualization software, which is what makes the cloud possible by allowing data centers to run multiple virtual machines on a single server. Now, if you've been working remotely this week, there's a good chance that you've been relying on VMware's products to run your digital workspace without you even knowing it. The stock has now fallen nearly 40% since its highs in February. It's been cut in half from a year ago. Could this one be worth buying gradually by on the way down? Hey, let's check in with Sanjay Poonen, VMware's Chief Operating Officer for Customer Operations. Learn more about how his company's doing and what it's doing to help keeping the world running while so many people are locked down. Mr. Poonen, welcome back to Mad Money.
Jim, as we say in India, namaste. This is social distancing.
If it works, I'll take it. You are in the epicenter of this new stay-at-home work environment, because I know that you are about end-user computing wherever it is. So tell us how the world is changing and what it means for VMware.
Well, Jim, this is unprecedented times. We've always been a trusted advisor, and as you know, we know a thing or two about virtualization. Our customers run their critical apps on our infrastructure. So what they've been looking to do, first off, is to get advice as to how we would play this world. The first thing we've been doing is, first off, taking care of our employees and making sure that they're safe and secure. That's always, you start with your employees, and we can talk about that later. But to our customers, many of them are working now like our employees. I'm sort of in a shelter in place. I have a Dell laptop and my mobile phone, and now I can get all my work done now with virtual desktops on my Dell laptop and access to all of my apps, my phone. That's what our customers are asking us for. There are customers who are schools, for example, Southern New Hampshire University. Many of them are going virtual. Stanford University, many schools rely on us. Many of the hospitals rely on us. And then the world's biggest retailers and banks. We're the leader in this category of digital workspace. And we're just listening to our customers and are looking to serve them in this crisis.
All right, so Sanjay, is there any degradation? I mean, as far as we're concerned now, if we're at home, is it a push between going to home and going to the office, which in that case, a lot of people would rather stay home, not have to be on the road in traffic an hour and a half and spewing a lot of carbon?
I think there's part of our life, Jim, that's going to change forever. Behind me, I have a saying from Winston Churchill that says, when you're going through hell, go through it. Another one I like from Winston Churchill is never waste a crisis. And I think there's part of our life that's forever going to change. We will perhaps have a place where, for instance, less travel is good for the planet. I've got 3 kids, my wife and I, 5 of us sharing part of it. I think spending more time at home is good. But we want to make sure that if you are at home, you are productive, you're able to, work continues just like it was at work. And then you have to obviously have ways by which video conferencing, we were one of the early customers that used Zoom. We love it. We use Slack. We use Microsoft Teams. These are all ways in which you can collaborate. But I think, personally, Jim, this is probably for a season. Yeah. I feel like we're going to a little bit of a traffic jam. Sometimes it takes you 4 hours to get to Tahoe from here. Sometimes it takes you 8 hours. Once this comes back, there will be a place where we will all meet together. And I view this as temporary and not permanent.
Okay, well, Sanjay, I know over in Europe they're talking about that there is literally the possibility of too much of a strain on technology infrastructure. European Union urging Netflix and other streaming platforms to slow down streaming. I mean, is the network able to handle it?
We have tremendous relationships with the telco players. They are some of our biggest customers, and the cloud infrastructure players. In many cases, we are between software, compute, storage, and networking. A software-defined architecture is really where the world of 5G is going. So a lot of these big companies have been starting to rely on us for that future world of 5G. And software is a lot easier to manage. It's also just as reliable or more reliable because you can fix things. And we're working very closely with our customers. Bandwidth is going to be something we watch very carefully. And I expect us to be working very closely with these partners like the telcos, the cloud providers, the big networking players, and certainly a lot of our own software to make this go easier for our customers.
All right, so Sanjay, there are a lot of we have a lot of financial people come on our network, a lot of hedge fund managers, and they're making it sound like they really are in a situation where we're really, I say, perched on the apocalypse. And the reason is because the big debt burden that the equity owners don't see, companies won't be able to pay their bills. VMware has to worry about bills being paid. Are you worried about this kind of, let's just say, a situation that's unfathomable that we never thought, where major customers of yours go bankrupt, and suddenly you're just in the queue as someone who's fighting to get paid?
I think first off, Jim, as I said, we first want to take care of our employees. We're making sure, we're paying out bonuses, all of those kinds of things that take care of them, and certainly those who are sick getting well. But then as we turn to our customers, we've been, we'll have to certainly partner with our customers as some of these, and with the industry. We have access through our partners like Dell to financing services. Dell Financial Services, a tremendous ability for us to be able to do that so that folks can pay this out on a more gradual basis. As you move from license to cloud, subscription billing allows you to more ratably pay back. So we'll work through this. These are unprecedented times. Maybe some of the scenarios I talked about will help customers, and then new ones we expect to be working. There's one thing that's certain about VMware. We've always worked. We have one of the highest net promoter scores. We will work to make sure our customers are happy. And
then, Sanjay, I know that I can always count on you for some inspiration when it comes to business and larger issues. So what do you have to say about the crisis that we're in, and what business can do, and continuity solutions, and getting us through this?
I think first off, like Louis Armstrong, we shall overcome. I'm just singing that out there, but I'm not anywhere close to Louis Armstrong. But I think the most important thing for leaders is to know that and inspire their people that, leadership, this is the time when leadership is tested. And, I believe faith conquers fear. And we have to be out there saying, the economy was good before this. It's sort of like I said, it's a little bit of a traffic jam.
Right.
We will make this through this. And in the meantime, if you're healthy, turn your attention back to serving our customers. And I believe with our customers, many of them want to continue working through this businesses. I believe the world will get back.
Okay.
Whether this is as bad as 2008 or 1987 or 2001, I don't know. Right. I'm not a pundit, but I believe long term in the health of the economy, the American economy, the world economy, and we will be fine long term.
I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for those words of hope. That's Sanjay Poonen, COO of VMware, VMW. Mad Money is back after the break.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @JimCramer on Twitter. Have a question? Tweet Kramer. #MadTweets. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.